The original Paul Revere had a famous plug that rode through all the streets of New England. Well, the modern Paul Revere has a plug too, but he uses it to plug in his guitar. And here they are for all the youngsters, the Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Cigars, the Adams Sisters, Edith, Editha, and Edie.
We're here to entertain you from the world of movie stars. We're here to sing the praises of Muriel cigars. Corona, Magnum, Panatella Extra too. 3 great 10-cent Muriel cigars, especially for you.
Get the rich taste you smoke for, the mildness you hope for. So much more cigar for only 10 cents. Try Muriel Coronas, Magnum, or Panatella Extra.
We'd like to have you join the crowd that's smoking mild today. Just try a pack of Muriel and you'll be your way to greater smoking pleasure and a taste that is sublime. Why don't you pick one up and smoke it sometime? Smoke Muriel Mild cigar.
We have a lot of youth on the show tonight. The King family is here with all the kids, and they'll be out in a few moments. And now we have a young comedian named Adam Keefe. In other words, here's Adam to do a little ribbing this eve. No, it's a funny. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Keefe.
Thank you very much. You know, I think that almost everybody has a favorite comedian. Mine has always been Troy Donahue. Well, you've got to have somebody. Here's another favorite, George Sanders. Saunders, I don't know, but I do both of them. And this is the way I liked him best, when he made all those war movies, you know, during the war when he played Nazis. I used to love it when George Sanders came out and said, Heil Hitler. Here's one of our, thank you, here's one of our greatest entertainers, the fabulous Maurice Chevalier.
Oh, I'll never forget the first time I saw my Fanny.
Thank you. We'll move right into the dynamite. Here's Walter Pigeon talking to Admiral Byrd.
Hello, Admiral Byrd, please. Thank you. This is Walter Pigeon. Hello, Byrd there, Pigeon here. Listen, Ralph.
That's just plain silly. Here's a thing that I've always liked the horror movies, you know, like Cleopatra. Frankenstein. My favorite scene from the Frankenstein movies was always this one. Yes, Dr. Frankenstein, no matter what they say about you in the village, I, for one, when I hear the name of Dr. Henry Frankenstein, shall rise to your defense. For you, of all the surgeons in Europe, told me I would walk again, and you are right. Thank you, Dr. Frankenstein. Thank you, nurse. Maybe you don't recognize that scene. Recognition is probably the most important thing that you can get in show business. And just recently, I got a little bit of recognition. Actually, before that, I got mistaken a lot for Billy Graham. It's true, but it's embarrassing because it only happens in bars, you know? There's always some drunk staggering over, save me, you know. See, I got a little recognition. I was chosen out of literally several to a commercial for a cough drop in which I played the part of Count Sore Throat Pain. That was really a thrill. You know, I came out with this cape and I said, when sore throat strikes, what do you do? Take citrus juice? Nothing will help you. Well, this brought me recognition. And a few other things. But the weird thing is, the morning that I was to do these commercials, I woke up with laryngitis, you know. I was worried. I went right to the doctor, you know, for penicillin. There was a pretty nurse behind the desk. I said, is the doctor in? She said, no, come on. Hey, a lot of people don't think of Bela Lugosi as being a comedian, you know, although he did have a sense of humor in almost any vein. I think I'd better do my impression of the hilarious Bela Lugosi, if you will, please. A funny thing happened to me on the way over here tonight. I was walking down the street. The fellow came over to me. He said, I beg your pardon, sir. Are you a bird fancier? I said, yes, I am. A bird fancier. He said, all right, fancy that. Seems to be a good group. And if I may, my friends, I would like to introduce to you Mr. Boris Karloff. And tell me, Boris, why are you looking so blue? I don't know. It's just that last night when the moon was high, and so was I was alone in the deserted graveyard with my assistant, Fritz, the lovable one. We were digging for bodies. Fritz, we've hit the coffin. Help me lift it up. Open up the lid. Look. Yes. You're absolutely right. It's a perfect body. Why, it's hardly being dead at all.